We're a few weeks away from WrestleMania, and we have a lot of things to do, bro. We really have a lot of things to do in terms of our show and making sure that nobody gets injured heading into WrestleMania, because right now a lot of superstars on our roster, their stamina is low, to say the very least. It's extremely low, but guess what? I have some major plans on what I want to do heading into WrestleMania, and we're going to keep things rolling. We're definitely going to keep things rolling. So make sure you leave a like, leave a comment on this episode, because I think after this episode, I might be able to end the series in the next episode. Remember, it's only about 3-4 weeks away from WrestleMania. There's only so much I could do in like one episode, and I don't like making these episodes so long, but WrestleMania is right around the corner. We're about to get to it, bro. So make sure you leave a like, comment, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't. I'll give you guys that second right now. There you go. Let's get things rolling. So we got good separation in the ratings war as of right now. Week 21 or 25. We got a good amount of fans compared to Monday Night Raw. So here's what my goal is for this episode of SmackDown, is basically to rest some of our superstars heading into WrestleMania so nobody gets injured. And on top of that, one thing that I'm really trying to get right now is unlocking the final arena that we could unlock, which Monday Night Raw been having a lot of their shows in, which is the big stadium. Right now, I've been having every show for SmackDown in the Thunderdome. So before we could get to big open stadium, I went ahead and I unlocked just a regular big stadium, and that's where we're gonna have this week's episode of SmackDown. Bought some more power cards. We're running low on budget right now, like really low. So contract negotiation, I can only give it to one person, Shawn Michaels or Seth Rollins. I thought I had more than one contract negotiation power card like available. I'm gonna have to go with Shawn Michaels, which means this is Seth Rollins' last week on Friday Night SmackDown. And in terms of the health spa, I'm gonna use it on Shawn Michaels as well. I might as well get his stamina up there. So this is my plan for this week's episode of SmackDown and heading into WrestleMania, right? So first off, Commissioner's goal, I accomplished that. Last time they didn't give me my power card. Hopefully this week they do. I really need it, because look, our opening match, tables match, Trish Stratus versus Dana Brooke for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Why am I doing this? Toni Storm gonna run in, and I hope she costs Trish Stratus the title. Give it to Dana Brooke, because Rhea Ripley is gonna start a program with Cora Cut heading into WrestleMania. If Dana Brooke wins the championship, I could have Cora Cut versus Dana Brooke next week for the championship, put the title on Cora Cut, and then Rhea versus Cora Cut for the SmackDown championship at WrestleMania. That's going to be a big match. But then mid-card match, nobody really cares about that. Advertising promo for John Cena. Then the main event, Seth Rollins versus John Morrison with the Universal Championship on the line. The reason why I'm doing this match is because I want John Morrison to get his popularity up a little bit more heading into his main event matchup against John Cena. And this is Seth Rollins' last week on SmackDown, so he got to go out with a bang. Definitely got to go out with a bang. Universal Championship match on the line. I might spectate that match. I'm actually tired of playing the matches, so I think I might spectate it this time around. Welcome to Friday Night SmackDown in a big arena. Super SmackDown is what I like to call it. So, Trish versus Dana Brooke. SmackDown Women's Championship on the line. I simmed it and Dana Brooke won. 3.5 stars. Toni Storm cost Trish Stratus the championship. So Storm versus Stratus could still be a match at WrestleMania, but I definitely don't want to put the SmackDown Women's Championship on the line for that rivalry match. That's the plan. That's crazy though. Dana Brooke actually won after leaving Monday Night Raw, walking out on Monday Night Raw. She's champ on our show. So Rhea Ripley calling out Cora Cut, does not like her at all. Thinks she does not have what it takes to be a WWE superstar. And that rivalry is going to be good heading into Mania, trust me. AJ versus Drew, hopefully no one gets injured. Drew wins. 3 stars and he gets injured. I should have knocked on wood. That was my fault. Really my fault. Cesaro and AJ Styles keep their rivalry going. Drew McIntyre has to face Shawn Michaels in a retirement match at Mania. Ah, man. John Cena got us some extra cash because we really need it. Really need it. Next up, main event, John Morrison, Seth Rollins. I'm not going to simulate this match. I'm actually going to spectate. I want to actually sit back and watch a match, because since doing this series, this My GM series for YouTube, I don't think I ever spectated a match. I normally play it. Universal Championship on the line. Huge main event. Tables match. Look at how packed this audience is. I should have been doing big arena shows for like ever. Alright, so here we go. Display options. I never spectated a match before. Oh, I could change the camera angles? Wait, hold up. Oh, this is dope. I don't know what it's like to spectate a match, but I like it. Okay. I'm gonna play around with these controls. Jomo on the top rope. There we go. My son Seth Rollins is stunned right now. Let's see if he can actually pull it off. What is he doing? Throwing Seth Rollins to the table. Is this his finisher? It looks like he's about to put him through the table. Hold on. There we go. He won. Jomo retains. So John Morrison is still your Universal Champion. I love how they still got the table pieces in there. I hope this match got at least 4 stars. Please, at least 4 stars this match have to get. Fingers crossed. There we go. 4 stars. Huge main event for Friday Night SmackDown. I could do with that. Pretty good episode of Friday Night SmackDown, if I do say so myself. Now it's time for Monday Night Raw. Let's see. Hell in a Cell. Becky Lynch versus Mia Yim. Both of their stamina is at 100. How does Raw keep up with the stamina for their superstars when they always have TLC and Hell in a Cell matches? Make it make sense. Like, really sit there and make that make sense, bro. Simulating past their Raw, their opening match was better than ours. Their main event was better than ours, too. There's no way. Well, Rose and Asuka, Mandy Rose and Asuka, their rivalry level is level 4. 19,000 new fans for us. We got a good amount of money. Please, let Monday Night Raw get 19,000 fans or below. They got 25,000 new fans. Okay, we could do with that. We could really do with that. I don't mind it. I really don't mind it at all. We're still in the lead, which is all that matters. We got a new SmackDown Women's Champion. I got a new picture for my superstar. A new GM photo, I should say. WrestleMania is right around the corner, though. It really is. 3 weeks until WrestleMania, week 22. Shawn Michaels, his contract is about to expire. I kind of got to offer him something because I don't have any more power cards for the contract negotiation. How about 36K? I got to lowball him. 36K for a few more weeks. There we go. I'll take it. There we go. That's all I really wanted. I didn't expect his morale to go down, but you still got paid, bro. So what happened to my rematch clause? Dana Brooke got a title shot before me and won the championship. Oh, man. Yeah, she's upset, which makes sense. I should have gave her that automatic rematch, but hey, it worked out in the end. Dana Brooke is your SmackDown Women's Champion. Look at her. She's happy about it. She's happy about it. Her popularity jumped up to 77. She about to lose it this week, though. Still don't have a lot of money to unlock that biggest stadium. So as of right now, I'm spending a little bit less money on the logistics for the show. The big open stadium, I don't have enough money to unlock that right now because the show cost is a lot of money. So right now I can't afford it. So this week's episode of SmackDown is just going to be in the regular big stadium. The big open stadium is probably going to be next week's episode of SmackDown. Another super show episode of Friday Night SmackDown 2 weeks before WrestleMania. It's gonna be dope. Don't worry about it. But so far, this is all we could get. So we're going with the big stadium one more time. So we have the commissioner goal basically accomplished for this week's episode of SmackDown. Injury rehab. Gotta send Drew McIntyre because in the last week he got injured, unfortunately. Health Spa. I really don't know who I want to use this Health Spa power card on. Kind of want to do Trish Stratus. Kind of want to do Cesaro. Kind of want to do Drew McIntyre since I'm not going to have him on the show anyways. So, I really don't know, bro. I'll just do Drew McIntyre. Why not? So, this is how the stamina is looking for our squad right now. Very low stamina for most superstars in our roster. I'm really trying to hang in there, bro. I'm really trying to hang in there when it comes to the ratings before WrestleMania. But, this week's episode of SmackDown, the SmackDown Women's Championship is going to be on the line in the main event. And the rest of the matches on SmackDown is going to be trash. It's probably going to get bad ratings, but we got John Cena versus Shawn Michaels. This is the best match I could put on right now. I'm trying to rest my superstars. Toni Storm advertising promo. Rhea Ripley going to call out Cora Cut and say she does not deserve. Matter of fact, I'm going to have a call. Rhea Ripley is calling out Cora Cut, and she's going to be like, you know what? If you can win the SmackDown Women's Championship, you could prove that you belong on this roster, and that's what she's going to do in the main event. Hopefully, I'm going to spectate that match. Bianca versus Dakota Kai. That's just a random match that I put on the card because I really don't have anybody else I could put in these matches because we're low on money, and I'm trying to save the stamina. But Dana Brooke versus Cora Cut. Main event, SmackDown Women's Championship on the line. TLC. I expect a 4-star matchup. Definitely a 4-star matchup between these two. This week's episode of SmackDown is gonna be bad, bro. Cena versus Michaels. HBK gets the dub. 2.5 stars. The rivalry grows between Cena and Morrison. John Morrison calls John Cena the match. Toni Storm advertising promo got me $9,000 additional dollars. We're gonna need it. Bianca versus Dakota Kai. Dakota Kai actually won. Next week, I think I'm gonna make Bianca Belair go heel and probably keep this rivalry going into WrestleMania. Disappointing match, of course. So Rhea Ripley calls out Cora Cut. Says if you could win the championship, you truly deserve to be there. I'm probably going to have Rhea beat Cora Cut for the championship at WrestleMania because Rhea Ripley been actually winning a lot of matches on SmackDown and never got a championship opportunity. So I feel like it's only fair. So main event time. We're going to spectate this match. I'm watching. Let's see how Cora Cut comes out. Wow, they couldn't even give her like a face scan or everything. At Yoga Cutter, Cora Cut. That's crazy. They have her coming out looking crazy, bro. Ah, man, this is gonna be a huge main event though. SmackDown Women's Championship, huge main event. Tables, ladders, and chairs. Cora Cut, Dana Brooke. I feel so bad because I seriously had Dana Brooke win the championship last week just to lose it. But Cora Cut off to a fast start. Okay, I'm interested in seeing her moveset. They're about to get vicious. Dana Brooke got the ladder. Let's hope one of them could actually climb the ladder and win the championship without taking forever. Because, you know, what are they doing? Look at this. She's spinning in a circle. Yo, 2K really is hilarious, bro. Dana Brooke got her up. She would have been injured in real life after that. I really hope Cora could win this championship though. But so far, it's not looking good. I wish she was able to get the green thing in the bar a lot further up so she could come closer. Well, somebody could come closer to grabbing the championship. This match been going on for a while and they haven't got anything up. Dana Brooke about to hit her finishing move on Cora. She got her up. Oh, Cora with the reversal. Let's go. Oh, she got her ready for her finisher. What is her finisher? I gotta see this. Cora got her up. Reverse TKO. Oh, Cora is wilding right now. She wants that championship. She's trying to prove to us that she belongs. She is wilding right now. Where are you going? Climb the ladder. Do something. She's trying to get more violent. The C in TLC, we didn't see no chairs as yet. Cora is ready. Knocking her out with the steel chair. And here comes Dana Brooke. Dana Brooke got her up. Is he going? There we go. Dana Brooke caught her with her finisher. So this match is automatically 5 stars. This gotta be one of the best main events we put on yet in SmackDown history. Cora knocking her off of the ladder, got her up. Is she gonna hit her with the finisher again? What do you call this? I'm gonna call this the cutter. The Cora Cutter. The Cora Cutter to Dana Brooke. She's on top of the oh wait. I thought she was gonna grab the championship. She's on top. Cora with the moonsault. Cora. Crowd chant, this is awesome. She's on top of the ladder. Can she win the championship? Two more slots to go so she could win it. Come on, she gotta be able to do this. Cora got one more. Cora is about to be the SmackDown Women's Champion. Dana Brooke is climbing the ladder. And she got it. She got it. Cora wins the championship from Jobber to SmackDown Women's Champion, Cora Cut. Let's see how much that 4 stars. Let's go, bro. Cora Cut is your new SmackDown Women's Champ. Now, that was a huge main event. Can nobody tell me otherwise? Now, Rhea Ripley is going to finally get her Women's Championship match against Rhea Ripley. Well, I said against Rhea Ripley. Against Cora Cut for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Mia Yim versus Becky Lynch again for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Their match definitely wasn't better than ours. Both matches got 4 stars. That was a pretty good episode of SmackDown. They got 2 normal matches and the tables matches. There's no way our match card didn't do better than theirs, but your girl Cora, her popularity is up to 61. I'm gonna keep building it leading up to Mania. 4,000 new fans is fine by me, bro. Definitely is fine by me. As long as Raw didn't get 28,000 fans? And you know what's pissing me off the most? Is the fact that they had 2 normal matches and a tables match. If I was to do some BS like that, I would have lost fans. Wow, they have over $1 million. This is really insane, bro. 2 weeks until WrestleMania. Raw really caught up in the ratings. We have to put on a really good show this time around to try to keep Raw at bay. Trish Stratus, she says she wants to stay. How about 21K? Come on, just accept it so we can move on. I don't think so, Magnificent. All right, now she's being a jerk. All right, whatever. Like, I guess we had no choice but to take her original offer. John Cena said John attacked me during that last fight. Don't worry, you're gonna get that match against John Morrison at WrestleMania. I'm keep building up your rivalry. Don't worry. Dana Brooke says she's not feeling the best. She wants 2 weeks off. She could have it. Former SmackDown Women's Champion. She deserves it. I'll give her the 2 weeks off. So now that leads me to figuring out what we're going to do on this week's episode of SmackDown, because a lot of people on our roster, their stamina is extremely low. This is truly the hardest part about doing this My GM series, is that Raw has a bunch of crazy matches every single week, and their stamina for their superstars are extremely high. I don't know how they do it, but it's a major BS. Raw literally caught up with us. They are like 9,000 fans away from passing us, and I feel like they might do it in this week's episode of SmackDown, because I have to rest some of our superstars and keep their stamina at least pretty decent heading into WrestleMania. We can't afford no more injuries. It really sucks, bro. I'm gonna have to really be on my P's and Q's for this week's episode of SmackDown. The hardest part is the stamina, but we gonna have to figure it out. I'm a good GM. We're gonna figure it out.